Hey everyone, you're with Tesla Tom. Thanks for joining us on Ludicrous feed. I got a message from one of our viewers today by the name of Hugh Pham. Hope I pronounced that right, Hugh. I'm sorry if I didn't. Hugh says, "Hello, I'm Hugh, a college student at Algonquin College, and I have an interview to do. And do you mind if I ask you some questions about green technology in overall, since I saw one of your videos on the Powerwall too?" Well, first of all, I had to look up where Algonquin College is, and I found out that it was in Ottawa, in Canada. So, hi guys, if you're watching this, and hello from Australia. And yes, Hugh, I'm very happy to answer your questions. Your questions are, number one, what do you think about green technology and its drivers? And number two, how this field could impact computer engineering overall. So I was just going to text you back because it's quite late currently in Sydney, but I thought, oh, what the heck, you know what, I love doing these videos. So Hugh, and this is for you and for your course mates as well if they're watching. So here we go. Question one, which was, what do you think about green technology and its drivers? Well, speaking from an Australian perspective, green technology is an emerging field in our country, and my prediction is that in the next 10 to 20 years, it will start to shape the way we live our lives. Sustainability will be the key word, and there will be a movement to help become more self-reliant by generating our own renewable energy at home, namely using solar power and battery storage. The main driver will be rising power prices in Australia and a possible emissions target that will eventually be set by our federal government, which has become a sticking point in our domestic politics here back home. Electric cars will become a natural extension of this sustainability movement when people realize that they can fill up their cars with excess solar power instead of exporting it back to the grid for a pittance. People will want more control of the way they manage their power generation, usage and costs, and I think this will be another main driver for embracing green tech. Philosophically, many people also want to do the right thing by embracing renewable energy. However, they will often think with their wallets, and unfortunately, as long as power generated from coal and other fossil fuels, i.e. oil and gas and coal, are cheaper, this paradigm shift won't happen. Renewables and green tech also need to be affordable for the average citizen. And question two was how this field could impact computer engineering overall. Number two, I said green technology needs also to be fast and user-friendly, and this is where the world will need more computer engineers. Take the concept of power generation using solar and batteries. Although the sun is renewable and free, it is not always reliable, meaning we cannot control the weather. So there will be a need for smart programming, where using weather forecasting, the system can choose to either export to the grid or keep any excess solar power generated depending on what the weather is like the next day, or even the next few days will look like. Our electric cars will also be another source of power storage as a vehicle to home or vehicle to grid utility, and again, power can be cycled to and from the car, home, grid, using predictive software based on history of home usage and weather forecasting. And as a disclaimer, I am not a software engineer or a computer engineer, that's not my background, but this is just me thinking out loud and where my predictions lie for what the future holds for us. So, students, if you're watching this, I just want to say you are the influencers and the leaders of tomorrow. So think with your heart, and green tech is where the future lies. So the power is in your hands, and don't make the same mistakes as our forefathers did. Don't go to the cheapest source of power. Think with the environment in mind, and think of future generations, and look after the earth that we have. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Hope you've enjoyed that. And just really quickly, a quick plug to my Saw and Raw fundraising page for the Special Olympics here in Australia. I'm driving for Team Tesla on Sunday the 9th of December, and I'll have an intellectually disabled athlete in my car next to me and raising money for Special Olympics. If you look at my fundraising page right now, we are like, I think, a few $100s away from Lamborghini, Team Lamborghini, which is coming second. We're coming third. So guys, it's a few more dollars and we'll be coming second, and then we can start chasing Team Porsche, who is on number one. Wouldn't it be great to have Team Tesla as the most generous fundraising team for Special Olympics for the Saw and Raw Festival coming up on Sunday? Alright guys, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed that. Please leave a comment and tell me what you think of those questions and my answers to them. And thanks you for writing in too. Really appreciate it. Good luck with your presentation, mate. Stay well, and as always, happy charging. Thanks for watching, and thanks for being part of the energy revolution. If you haven't done so already, be sure to hit subscribe to stay up to date with our latest videos. If you're about to buy a Tesla, use my promo code Thomas7208 to score 6 months of free supercharging. Happy charging!